Okay, everybody, we're back. Sorry about that. My phone got overheated.
See, I told y'all we'd be back.
I'm just waiting for them to come back in.
Hello, text guy.
Hello again. But to the little birdie that thinks that he's going to take our channel down, I've been told that so many fucking times. It ain't even funny. It's really fucking funny. I get my amusement out of that. Hey, Jeanette.
Jeanette, what's up, girl?
That's your wifey, ain't it?
Yep, it's my wife. Even though I haven't been able to talk much lately. Body hurt.
Hey, guys, I want to tell y'all a joke. And I told Mandy this joke.
Oh, God, if it's the same joke, I wouldn't do it on YouTube.
I'm trying to figure out a way or how I could put it without it sounding so disgusting.
Well, that's good, Jeanette.
But I'm sorry, but there is one person that I will talk shit on right now, and rightfully so.
God.
As you guys know, you guys know who Kid Behind a Camera is. And no, it's not Kid Behind a Camera. He's an amazing father. I know he is. Him and Bridget are amazing fucking parents. But the the person I'm talking about, I'm gonna say what I think about him, and Mandy can, chime in and say what she thinks about him. Well, my opinion about this motherfucker is Doug West. I call him Dung because he is fucking a piece of shit. Um, so I was watching an old, live stream that Isaac Guest did, and I never seen the stream before, never. So I'm sitting here watching it, and Mandy even got interested in it.
Yep,
And
that's who we're talking about.
yep, Dong. So what I found out was he was, as some of you guys may know or not know, is he was having such big problems with his daughter Bridget that apparently Michael and Bridget apparently decided to not support his ass anymore when they never had to in the first place. And apparently Dung lost his house, apparently, from what I've heard. And he moved out here to Kentucky. And
Fuck about it, Kentucky.
there was this family that took it upon their hearts to help him. Like, they bought him food, they repaired his truck, they gave him a place to stay, they even cooked for him. Now, here's where it gets really fucking bad.
We're gonna kind of phrase things in a different way, where it's not offensive and it's not triggering to people.
Well, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it short, sweet, and to the point, and I'm going to keep the story short because it's a long ass story.
It's still going on.
And it's still going on.
Fucked up.
But, dung, situation number one. Keep in mind, this family that's doing a lot of shit for him out of the kindness of their hearts, okay, they have children, okay? From what I've heard in the video that I watched, they had 4 kids. 4. And there was one little clip that Isaac showed of Dung being mean and fucking hateful to a little innocent child.
I think it was a 14 or 15-year-old.
No, that was the one that recorded the video, the audio. But the child, I believe that they said the child was like 8 years old. And Doug was literally, trying to tell him or how to do something. It's something about his Xbox or PS5 or whatever the game system it was. Lone Wolf, we're talking about a piece of shit named Doug West, aka Dung. So, well, Dung was being mean and hateful to this 8-year-old. When the 8-year-old was all he was trying to do was just play his game system. And Dung was trying to be mean and hateful to him by consistently trying to cut his Xbox off, or PS5 or whatever it was. And he was literally telling the 8-year-old child to shut up. Like his voice, he had anger behind that voice, telling that child to shut up. How can you fucking do that to a fucking 8-year-old? Dung, if you ever see this fucking stream, how can you do that shit to a fucking 8-year-old, man? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Especially when it's not even your kid.
Exactly.
Not your kid, you're graciously staying there with them. And you're doing really low, evil shit.
And on top of that, not the 8-year-old, but there's another child. They said he was like 13. At the, it was 13 or 14, something like that. And apparently he had one of his friends over. And this came out of the child's mouth. This came out of that 14 to 15-year-old child's mouth, that literally he would literally chase Dong would chase him around the house trying to fucking scare him and shit. And then on top of that, that child had his friend over, and Dong was watching them change. Like changing clothes and shit.
Not even that. Watching them
and watching them sleep. And also, another thing that came out of this child's mouth was Dong was in their garage, and he was sitting there watching fucking porn. He was sitting there watching porn in front of those children. And that came out of that child's mouth, did or did it not?
Yep, yeah.
I'm telling you, Doug, I'm telling you, man, you need God. And you wonder why your daughter Bridget doesn't want to have nothing to do with you at all. Especially when you said that fucked up shit to her when she was pregnant, saying don't darken my doorstep when you lose the fucking baby. That's fucked up. And then you do this shit then you fucking putting a family through fucking hell that tried to fucking help you, man.
Not even that family, it's the family of the friend too.
Exactly.
Now they have to file charges on you because of you being a creep. Like, I'm not gonna keep talking about that because it does kind of trigger me to what's happened to me and mine when I was that age.
Well, you don't have to talk about it, babe.
But the last thing that I will say is that he should be locked up. He should not be allowed around anybody.
Like that father of that child said. He doesn't even need to show his face any fucking where. He doesn't even want him walking on the fucking sidewalk. And I with all this proof that I've seen, I actually agree with it. Somebody like that doesn't need to be walking the streets.
I agree with the parents. I agree with Isaac. I agree with the kid behind the camera. I agree with Bridget. I agree with all of them on what they have had to do to literally cut him out of their life because if they didn't, things would have gotten really bad.
Same thing with fucking Charlie Chill too.
Well,
saying that shit to Isaac, but that's a whole nother thing. But
the only reason why I am more like, yeah, Charlie's just disgusting. He's another mofo that needs to fucking be locked up for good. Both of them in the same cell. That'd be a good pack.
Charlie even hit Bridget in the face.
Oh yeah, I know. We've seen the video the night that it happened. All because he was all that shit.
He was just pissed off because he wasn't getting his fucking dope and crack and acid. I heard that he was doing acid that day in his pool house. Mm-hmm.
What the hell do you think was going on? Somebody was spying on it or something?
No, I believe it was a situation where Charlie wasn't getting his way, and Bridget told him that they were kicking him out of the pool house, and Bridget was the one that wanted him out of that pool house, and Michael was going along with it, and Charlie got pissed off, and he hit Bridget. Apparently, from what I've heard, that's the way I heard it went down.
Now, keep out of the camera if you're watching this. We'd be glad to talk to you because I really feel. I know you probably don't want us feeling sorry for you and everything, but we're avid supporters of y'all. We love y'all dearly. I'm sorry, but we love your grandpa like no other.
Mm-hmm.
We still love him like no other. We watch his videos all the time. You and him together. Like, if y'all ever need anybody to talk to, we're here. Because y'all been dealt some really shitty cards. And I'm so glad Bridget has you, because if she didn't have you, she'd probably be lost. And Bridget, I'm glad that you have Mike, that you got Michael's back too, because he needs you. Y'all need each other.
Just like
And
we
y'all's
need
kids
each
are
other.
so beautiful.
Hmm.
Y'all are amazing parents. You're amazing role models too. You're funny as all get out. And my heart aches for y'all because y'all lost so much, but then again, y'all got so much too. You got two beautiful babies. You got an amazing, life. You're able to do what you want to do, live comfortably. I'm very proud of y'all. I'm very, very proud of you and Bridget. I'm very proud of y'all. And we love y'all.
And I'm saying this to Isaac myself that Isaac, I know me and you haven't seen eye to eye in the past, and I know that I did some fucked up shit to you, and I do apologize for doing that. And you had every right to come at me like you did.
And
And
I've even told him this too. He, I literally told Chris this. I was like, you can't blame him for coming at you when you're the one that started talking about him without knowing the facts first. And I straight up told him, I was like, you honestly need to be respectful. You need to understand that you need to get the full story. You need to go to
mhm.
somebody that's a credible source. And Isaac Guest is a credible source.
Yeah,
He's a
and
very credible source.
and Isaac, I've been watching some of your old streams that you did back in the past, and
That's
now,
a
the way I was back then, and now, and now in the present, I look back, tarot, no, no,
as long as he sits there, I'm fine. I'm watching. Go ahead and talk.
but Isaac, the shit that I did and the shit I did back then, I feel really fucking stupid now for doing what I did back then. But I realize I realize in the present now that you're actually a good person. You don't sugarcoat bullshit.
I need to marry somebody that's like that.
And I have all the respect for you, Isaac. And I look back at that time and realize the fuck up I did. And
You were immature mostly. You had a hot head. You were very. You had a little bit of anger problems too. But since you've been with me and you've been working on all of that, and you have changed for the better. And of course, you never were like that towards me, but the fact of it is, like, I seen where you were wrong, and I straight up told you that you really need to reevaluate your life and your morals and the way you think, because
mhm,
you don't know what people are going through, and because nobody tells you the whole 100% facts. I don't care how close you are. Nobody's going to tell you like every single thing that's going on. Because there's certain things that they have to protect. There's certain things that they have to hold back from talking about because it's something personal. And it's something very dear to them. And if they do want to talk about it, let them talk about it in their own time. Don't go to them and keep trying to nitpick at them, because that's honestly just going to stress them out more, make them very, very anxious, very panicky. And then that could set panic attacks off, anxiety attacks. That could set off a lot of stress, signals. And too much stress on somebody inevitably is really bad on your actual physical health.
mhm.
So you got to be very, very understanding, very caring, very loving towards people, no matter how they treat you. Because that's what God would want. And It's just what the universe wants. You got to be a good person. You got to put your best. You got to put your best foot forward, as the saying goes. But technically, you need to put both your feet forward and make them the best feet. To come in when somebody does need you, or just be there for somebody, even if they just need to talk or vent. Sit there in silence and listen to them. Don't interrupt. Fully listen to them and absorb the information they're giving you.
Well, just Bill, I'm still here. I was just letting Mandy finish what she was saying. I didn't want to interrupt her.
I guess the point that I'm trying to get across is you don't know what's going on behind closed doors with people. You need to be nice. You need to be caring, and you need to have a fucking heart. We're getting too damn divided nowadays.
Life is too
banding together, and we need to start fixing this world.
Life is too short for bullshit.
Exactly.
And surprisingly, Isaac is one of those individuals that, by me watching his past streams recently, that life is too short for bullshit. He's one of those people that
get behind the camera. There's so many people that I've watched that just reminds me on a daily basis to be grateful for what I got in the life that I live, and the life that I do have. Because it could all be taken from me in the blink of an eye.
Just all the shit that you said about Dong Isaac.
I'm sorry y'all had it.
We're sorry that you and Bridget and Michael had to go through that.
I'm really sorry. That stream we watched, what was it, last night or the night before, of the Dung situation? We hadn't known about that before we watched that live.
No, I never knew. We
knew some rumors, but now that the rumors are actually solid.
Isaac and Michael showed the actual fucking proof.
They showed the evidence. They had receipts. So,
and
all I know is I am praying for Dung. I hope that he gets his life in order. But with him
at his age,
like this and at the age he is, and for as long, he sat there just a little bit ago, trying to put her off that. But just with everything that I learned, I am so happy and grateful that Bridget and Michael got to have each other. And I'm glad that, Isaac is doing good.
Hey, Holy Toast.
I'm very glad that Isaac is doing so great right now. I know there's probably things going on in his life that nobody will ever know about, but I just want him to know that we're praying for him. We're thinking of you, man. We hope that your life keeps prospering and keeps, being abundant and being positive. Because positivity is key right now in this world.
Just Bill, I see your question. I'm just letting Mandy finish what she was saying. I'm letting her finish what she was saying. But I will answer your question, or we will answer your question whenever she gets done, finish what she's getting to say, okay?
But I'm very proud of Michael, Bridget, and Isaac. I'm so proud of them. I've never met y'all, but I love y'all. Genuinely, I fully love y'all. And I just hope that you all have an amazingly, positively blessed life. Because y'all deserve it.
Justville asked, "How, hey, how do you feel about YouTube? To me, it isn't as good as it was. I've spoken to a few friends of mine, and they say that YouTube isn't easy, and some of them have burned out on YouTube, and I can't blame." Well, we pretty much feel the same way about YouTube. That YouTube is not the same as it used to be, and that's one of the big main factors of the reason why we don't hardly stream anymore.
We put things on the back burner when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah, we put things on the back burner when it comes to YouTube. What's up, Taylor? And Dice said Dong went back to Michael's house recently and was threatening them. This video was 8 months ago. Yeah, we seen that. I'm just gonna say this, and this is a proven fact that anybody that's in old age, and not all but some are stuck in their ways. Once they are like that, they will always be like that.
Trust me, I had to learn that the hard way here recently.
Yep.
Life's been a little different for me lately.
Yeah, Dong, poo, poopy. It's pure old fucking shit. Angry grandma. I love that woman, I swear. I watch Angry Grandma all the fucking time. And good God, Jake knows how to piss her off.
It's not just that, it's very nice to, be able to laugh, be able to have fun, and not take things so much to the heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh boy, but she gets fiery mad though, but she's a sweet, sweet woman.
Yeah, she is. But I'm just like, when I seen the proof that Isaac and Bridget put out on fucking Dong, on the shit that he fucking did. Huh? Get the hell out of here. We don't owe you shit. The only thing I owe you is the big fat middle finger. And you owe us. You owe us a fucking apology, which I know we're not gonna get that out of you. But life is too short for bullshit. Just like I was saying earlier. But anyways, but all the shit, all the proof that Isaac and Michael put out on fucking Dong, like, when I seen all that, the actual fucking proof, it fucking shocked me. Because I fully know the full story now. Even Dong tried to fucking accuse that guy's 15-year-old fucking daughter, accusing her dad of sleeping with her. And that was on that fucking stream. That was part of the proof of fucking the bullshit that Dong is putting them fucking people through. For what? For what? What's his fucking gain from it?
It's just for clout.
It's fucking sick.
It's like everything that he does on YouTube, everything he talks about.
All he does is trash Michael and
He
Bridget.
trashes everybody. Like, even people that he considers really close friends, eventually he will turn on them.
Exactly.
Turn on Angry Grandpa in his dying moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how in the fuck can you do that to somebody that you consider your best friend?
Well, this is what pissed me off about that. When Angry Grandpa, when he in his last fucking days of his fucking life, okay, Dong tried to fucking tell Michael that he wasn't there for his fucking dad's death, which was bullshit.
Michael was there every step of the way.
And Dong was trying to say he was there. He wasn't there. He was fucking fishing.
Even though he was fishing, even if he was on his way back, why wasn't he there with Angry Grandpa the whole damn time?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he have to go fishing? Why? Like, what is so damn important about fishing that you had to miss the death of your best friend?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that you considered family.
I'm sorry, if I would have been in that situation, I would have been there. I would have been there by his fucking side every fucking chance I had to. All my free time would be dedicated to fucking him until his last fucking breath.
I would be dedicating my last moments with him to making his last moments as beautiful and as memorable as possible. Like, and as chill as possible, because when somebody is in that stage of life where they are going to go, I've seen it multiple times. I've been in multiple nursing homes, and I've seen it in hospitals. Like, I'd rather be with the person, take them out to brunch, or take them to get a coffee, or take them for a drive.
Yeah.
Let them experience things. Let them see the outside world. Do all the things that will just make them happy. Even if they're stuck to a hospital bed in a hospital room, you can still make it pretty exciting. Do board games, watch movies, listen to some good old time music that you like. Talk about the old times. Talk about what needs to be done and changed in the new times. Like, there's so many things that you could get deep conversations from. That way that their soul feels like.
Wait a second. Was that Isaac? Wait a second. No, it wasn't. I thought it was him.
Well, Isaac, if you aren't watching, hello.
I mean,
Good evening.
there are times where he does pop up in my streams from time to time. He'll pop up every so often.
I do agree, Justville. Angry Grandpa brought more than just, entertainment. He brought, you see the inner workings of just someone's life. How things can go wrong or hardships can come up, but then yet again they're still laughing, still carrying on, cutting up like usual. He brought so much value, so much peace, and so much happiness. And he still is bringing the happiness.
Welcome back, Holy Toast. Hey! ATV, what's up, man? What's up, ATV?
Guess what, ATV? We coming through your city Saturday?
Yep,
Sunday.
we'll be going through your neck of the woods. What day?
The 2nd.
On the 2nd.
Saturday.
On the 2nd, we'll be coming through your neck of the woods because we're taking a trip to Florida. Jeanette, we always know you're there. We definitely know you're there, trust me. He said, nice.
Yep.
Hey, ATV. You already know what I'm about to mention, man. How's that basketball that you tried to shoot in that hoop? He knows I'll never let that up. That was some funny shit.
And Taylor, yeah, we're gonna be watching out for that when we're in Florida.
Hey, Aiden, what's up? Jeanette says she's hijacking our trip. ATV said I still got the autism from it.
Oh, Lord. Hey, things happen.
Hey, babe, what about that hot dog water?
You don't want me to kick his ass, do you?
Yeah, ATV. I still bug my wife about that damn hot dog water shit you brought up. That was some funny shit. That's some funny shit. I fuck with her all the time saying that.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, Lone Wolf, we definitely
Yeah.
know that. We definitely know how that is. We definitely know how that is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got burnt out on YouTube because, for one, YouTube took monetization away from us. We don't make nothing on YouTube anymore.
But that really isn't what matters.
Right, it doesn't really matter, but it did help us in a pinch. Oh, hey, Royals of the Round Table. I haven't seen you in a while. How you been doing?
I don't know. It's just been a minute, and we just wanted to. I wanted mostly to get up on here, just talk and everything. Of course, we will most likely be live on September 3rd. That's when we arrive to the place where we are staying at down in Florida.
Yeah.
It's gonna take about 2 days to get down there. I want to, because I've never been to Georgia. I kind of want to, take my time to see everything and take some pictures and whatnot. Never been to Florida either. So this is gonna be my first time experiencing the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, Royals. I know how that is. I mean, I definitely know how it is to you having to balance your actual real life with work and stuff like that. That right there is stressful. I definitely know how that is. And Mandy knows I know how it feels.
We need to get a car mount.
A what?
Car mount for our phones.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Talking about going live, and I made me put that in my head.
Well, I was already thinking about that.
But we're gonna need something to set up for when we go live when we get down there and settle.
Yeah.
And it's a surprise.
Mhm.
I would love to tell you because I'm itching to tell y'all, but the next stream after this one is going to be a really nice one.
and I want you guys to check this out. So all the, like, besides the, well, not the live. Well, I mean, we will be going live while we're down there, but all the pictures, all the short videos that we do down there while we're not streaming or anything. When
They
we,
probably be uploaded once we get back.
well, we'll make a video out of it.
Encapsulating the trip, pretty much.
Yeah. Taylor, I have the iPad upside down. I mean, I have the camera facing down because I can't hardly move the iPad much because it's on the charger.
So we're just leaving it there.
So we're having to leave it right there. That's all it is.
But I won't be on camera until the next live. My body is just, I don't know. That hurricane. Whew. Tracking that hurricane for how many hours? How many days?
There was a few times where it was all night long. You didn't even get no sleep over it. I'll be right back. I gotta step outside.
2 nights in a row. I legitimately was like on hurricane watch. Not just because of, I was honestly concerned for the people because there was a lot of people that did not leave. Which I know Floridians are very resilient to that type of stuff, but it was pretty bad in the Big Bend. And all the way down to a little south of Tampa. It was pretty gnarly for a while, but it's I'm just glad that our trip is still able to happen. I'm glad that the place we're staying at is still good. I'm thankful for all the people, that I've watched videos. I've been combing the internet for updates on the areas and stuff down there in Florida. And I've barely found anything of the place that we're going to, but I finally found a video and everything looks like it's okay. I mean, yeah, things are gonna be a little shoved and pushed around a lot. Storm surge does a lot of shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just very, very grateful for this trip. I'm very grateful that I can do what I want to do. Even though I can't do everything I want to do, I pick and choose what matters the most to me.
But yeah. But yeah, we wanted to go live just to still let you guys know that we're still around. We still upload videos here and there, and we'll do a surprise live every once in a while. But we just learned to, we had to learn that there's more to life than YouTube itself.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, I mean, when Mandy wasn't a part of the picture as far as this channel goes, I mean, I'm still the same, firewolf like y'all call me.
Fire kicks.
Or fire kicks. But
Life has
since
changed.
from that time, my life has changed dramatically in good ways, bad ways. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened between that time and now. And I do appreciate every single one of y'all for supporting me for this long. It really means a lot to me. It means a lot to us.
And I'm just thankful that you all accepted me into the channel as well when I came into the picture. Because it honestly humbles me and makes me, have hope for humanity. Like, people are very, very, like, when they first realized that me and you were together, it was just,
It was chaotic.
it was chaotic on some fronts, but as far as incorporating me into the channel, everybody was very, very, very welcoming, very accepting, very loving and caring, and they were congratulating us, they were thanking us, and they were, you know, supporting us. And as life ebbs and flows, things do change. You'll get married, you'll have a baby, you'll move somewhere exotic or something, and like, to be accepted, I really appreciate that. Because, I mean, there's a lot of places around where I'm living at that honestly don't really accept people like me. And a lot of people are very, very mean. And I've had to learn this lesson the hard way in the last few months. And I pretty much have to, how do you put it? I have to protect myself. Because I kept feeding into everybody else's bullshit for so, so long that it literally was making me physically ill. Like, I was so sick every day. I didn't feel good at all. I I honestly had a really big fear something major was going on, but thankfully I have come out of that. Yes, I might be feeling like crap right now, but I just got done literally tracking a hurricane all the way up into the Big Bend of Florida. And that's been like at least a good week of me doing that. In the past 2 to 3 nights, I've been up all night, not sleeping till like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And as soon as I wake up, I'm back on my phone, back combing through the internet, doing this, doing that, and sharing things on Twitter. But now it's not called Twitter, but I still call it Twitter. Uh, it's just a lot of things. And I have like reevaluated also about my business and stuff. My business is still going, but I'm only able to chase when I'm able to financially. And it's time consuming because it's very strenuous on the body. But storm chasing is my goal, and helping people is my goal. That's my main goal out of all of it. Is to just help bring awareness to severe weather.
Holy Toast said, "Hey, in the name of staying drama free, I won't name the person, but somebody both of us know wants me to tell you that they've blocked you for good and wants to thank Mandy for not blocking them." We already know who that is.
We know who that is, but
But I'm
even
not.
on that front, we've had. I'm just gonna flat out state it as cold hard facts. Life is not easy. Life has not been easy on us the past almost 2 years. Things have definitely rocked us to our core. It's rocked our foundation. It's kind of cracked a little bit, and we've had to we've had to take a step back from a lot of things, including talking to some people, because it's not because we don't want to talk to you. It's just because we have no fucking energy to be able to talk to anybody right now.
Well, I'm going to say this one phrase that perfectly explains the whole situation. with that individual, you cannot help somebody that does not want to be helped.
Well,
That pretty much explains it right there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I will try to help regardless, but I noticed with me doing that, it was literally draining me of my energy and of my spirit, and it was putting me in depression. It was putting me in an anxious state. It was causing me a lot of harm.
I mean, so to that individual,
We don't hate you.
we do not hate you,
We love you to death.
but Mandy didn't have nothing to do with me blocking you. I was the one that made that call. Even she will tell you that. And
Well,
I
I can't control what he does.
and I had my reasons on why I did it, and I've explained that to Mandy. I've expressed that to her.
And don't get. I'm just gonna say this. It. How can I put it? It's not that I'm like. It's not that I'm ignoring anybody or anything like that. I've just got a lot going on right now, and I'm unable to take on anything else at the moment until I'm in a way better headspace, until I can fully relieve myself of all this stress and all the tension that my body has been going under the past few months. And after I find out some answers on some things, health wise, I'm kind of taking time for myself and enjoying my time with my husband.
That was Miss Press bothering Rowdy.
Like, I really, I would appreciate I would appreciate prayers. I would appreciate positive vibes and stuff. We do not want any money, so don't even try to send us any
Nope.
because we don't need it. We're good in that form and fashion, but when it comes to my health in general and his health in general, we have had to take a step back because a lot of things in life has like kind of went a little bit crazy lately. And the past few months I have just not been feeling the best.
And Dice said, "It's been 5 years since I've known you, Chris, on here, and has been a hell of a roller coaster of drama from the beginning to the end of losing old friends that betrayed us before."
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even that. I still love them wholeheartedly. I still support them. I still want them to have the best life that they possibly can have. I love everybody. I do not hate no one. Hate is a very, very, very,
Vile and strong word.
yeah, to use. I do not hate anybody. I am at that stage in my life where, I mean, I'm going to be 33 in March, 6 months away. Woohoo! And I can't keep focusing on the bullshit and the negative stuff and the stuff that drains me.
I know that. Ain't that right, Jeanette? Elon does need to give us all 100K.
I wish he would because honestly, I'd be able to buy a house where I wanted to. I'd be able to put something back in the savings to where it'll grow over a time period where it's a locked account and nothing can touch it. I mean, not even buying a house. I mean, even going and renting a place and moving somewhere else. Like, that's just,
I would want to move somewhere in the Caribbean.
well, that's going to take more than 100K. It'll be more like 1 million.
Well, that actually depends. That depends on what kind of place you're getting and where in that area are you trying to move to. That's all of that's two factors into that.
Well, we are we are planning a big move too in the next how many year or two?
I definitely want to be out of this house within the next few years.
Probably two.
Yeah.
In the next couple years, we're planning a huge move. I have two states on my radar. Well, technically three, but the third one is only if one of the top two don't make it. Because I want to have the experience of living outside of Kentucky. I've never lived outside of the state in my entire almost 33 years. I just want I want to be able to not run away from everything that's happened to me where I'm at now, but more like create a new chapter or close that book on my life and then start fresh with an old new book where it's just completely it's filled with a lot of memories, it's filled with a lot of hope, it's filled with a lot of positivity. Because I mean, in Blayton's terms, for y'all, with the condition I'm in, my lifespan is cut pretty short. And from some research that I have found, that's credible sources, is that I've lived past the life expectancy with somebody in my condition. So I'm trying to make the best of things now because I've even had to have the hard talk with Chris. Like, I'm not going to be here forever, but the time that I am here, I want to make the best of it. I want to make memories that once I am gone, he'd be able to look back on, look to for some comfort. Because, I mean, it's just like what happened with Maui. Like, it literally, I'm still trying to track all of that. But I'm not going to get into that because there's so many things going on with that that's just, it's
It's
out of the question.
unfathomable.
It's completely, you're unable to actually wrap your mind around what happened in Hawaii. But that let alone is something that truly, it kind of it woke me up. And no, I'm not talking about the wokeism like they're going on nowadays. I'm talking about woke me up to reality, and it made me realize what truly is important in life. And I'm on the path to making myself a better person. But I cannot keep giving myself and all my energy to other things and other people and never taking care of myself because it got to the point where I was not taking care of myself hardly at all. And I know what happens when I don't take care of myself.
Yep.
And I can't let myself get back to that. So if any of y'all message me anywhere, people that have my info or his info, just know if we don't get back to you right away,
It's not nothing.
it's nothing against you. It's nothing personal. It's just that we have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of things we have to iron out, and we gotta focus on how we want the rest of our lives to go.
Yes,
Because
Justville, I can see the chat. I don't want to interrupt Mandy when she's telling this important story.
it's
But I will
just
get back to the chat. Just bear with us, okay? But continue, babe.
I've just been through a lot in my life. I've been through way more in my life than any normal 32-year-old should have ever went through. I've literally went through a complete lifetime of multiple events, and my energy, I'm I literally was to the point of pouring from an empty cup, and it was draining the life out of me. Yes, I got a lot better for a while, and everything was great, and I was thinking of starting to do all this stuff again, but then it's like I ain't gonna lie, the last couple,
It was kind of like where you was getting close to the top of that mountain, and right when you got to it, you just
yeah, it crumbled beneath me, and I'm now back on the path of trying to get myself right again, which is going to take a minute. I'm I'm trying to process through the emotions slowly, because if you don't want to push anything under the rug, even if it's a heartbreak. You actually want to sit in your feelings. You want to feel it, and you want to learn from it.
you don't want to rush into things.
It's not just rushing into things, it's just pushing things off or pushing it down deep, never discussing it again. Like, that's not healthy. And I've been going through every single little thing that's happened in my lifetime. And it's going to be a lot to fucking process. I mean, I'm in the processing state right now, and I did take a hit, and I'm not myself. It's not like not myself in a bad way. It's just I'm not mentally all here. I'm physically exhausted. I hurt all the fucking time. My body is not used to me doing this, so it's going to take it a minute to
Adjust.
adjust to the new me. Cause I thought I wasn't taking anything for granted anymore, but I truly have been taking things for granted, and it kind of kicked me in the ass.
Hey, babe, let's just pretty much. Uh, when I came into the picture, I lit a fire up under your ass,
Well, yeah, I should say
and that was your.
I wasn't like this before you. I was trying to get there, but I always would talk myself out of it. Like, I would never, fully commit.
I'm sorry, 666, but that's disrespectful. That is very disrespectful.
It's just very, very.
You don't never tell somebody to hurry up. That's disrespectful.
If it's inconveniencing you, then you could always click off the live. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. I'm the kind of woman that I ain't taking your shit. If you don't like how I'm talking about what's going on with me, then just don't watch this. You're the one that clicked on here, so you willingly came here. And I'm not going to be sitting around soaking and trying to fend for you and do what you want me to do, because I've done that all my fucking life. And now that I'm with him, and he's actually been able to help me through some things and help me, actually find my voice. Nobody's fucking shutting me up. This is a free motherfucking country, freedom of speech. Look at the fucking Constitution.
Mm-hmm. The First Amendment.
First Amendment rights is what I'm expressing. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
Kick rocks. But that's just one thing you just don't do is sit there and tell somebody to hurry up when they're in the middle of
telling how I'm actually feeling and important shit that could possibly literally jeopardize my own life and my health. Like when it comes to serious things like that, you let somebody speak and you be quiet.
and then and like I said earlier,
you can type in the chat because we are going to get to the chat. We always do. Yes, there's sometimes we just read the chat and we're just talking and having just a freestyle and chat. But we've been gone for a while. We haven't been here for God knows how long. And I want to update everybody because I genuinely care about my supporters and I love them. And I know that they love us. And I know that they support us. And they care and they worry about us. Just like I do with them. And I just think it's right for me to actually be able to come up here and talk and tell you how things are really going. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Like, there's so many things that could be going on with my health right now that, honestly, I am scared. I'm scared of the unknown. But I'm also scared to even go find out. Like, I'm very, very apprehensive. I'm very concerned with how my life expectancy and my life path is going to go as I figure out these things. I'm having to bite the bullet slowly and do little by little so I can work my way in to figuring out the true problems of what's going on with me. But I'm not the kind of person that can just jump into it and go like, okay, I'm just going to do it right now. I have to work myself into it to where it isn't overwhelming me. Because if I get information on a bad day or something, or if I'm not really prepping myself, if I find out really horrible news, it's going to devastate me.
And and like I said earlier, when Mandy is saying something that's really important, I am not going to interrupt her to, I'm
cater to your needs.
Right.
Yes, we all have needs. We all have wants.
But I mean, how would you feel if you was fucking streaming
and you were trying to give them like a health update or just a life update in general,
and then they tell you to hurry up?
Especially when it's something, when it could be a very serious thing that could be possibly going on with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you gotta have a heart. You gotta have common sense. And you gotta stop coming at people sideways like that. Because if you don't like what we're saying right now, then tough titty.
It's just, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say shit at all.
Take it from Thumper. Which is my actual nickname.
Babe.
I'm not doing it. And I know Chris has been a little, like, he has been seeing me go through all this and everything, and I'm not making it easy on him either.
Mm-mm.
But he's still here and he's still sticking around, and that's one thing that I have been trying to come to terms with because I'm used to people leaving me when things get rough.
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried to push Chris away, and I don't want to do that no more. And I'm really trying to break the generational curse that's in my family.
Well, there was a lot of times where you tried to do that, and nobody
was my support system. I didn't have that rock They were baby back bitches that
But
didn't
I
want to
told
do
you.
anything but what everybody else told them to do.
But what did I tell you every time? I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, and I'm even having trouble believing that too. I've been done shitty.
Yes, you have, especially by dickhead. But besides the point.
I'm at that stage in my life where I've got to break some things and I've got to, I've got to make a better life than what I was born into. Because I've had to literally be a watered down version of myself, pretty much somebody that I am not.
It's okay, Blood Whore Wolf. If you're not much of a talker, that's fine.
But I'm just at that point where I'm like, when it comes to things like personal life issues, like within my genes and stuff, and when it comes to the way that I was brought up, I am I'm realizing more and more each day of how fucked up I truly am. And how I didn't choose this to be like the way I am.
She was brought up like
I was
that.
brought up like this and I was molded and I was like made to be this person that I just don't want to be because it's not a good person.
Like I like the stories that Mandy has told me about how she was brought up and how she was done in her childhood and stuff. Like most people wouldn't even be able to fathom that much bullshit that Mandy had to go through.
Hey, Cade,
Oh, hey, Cade, what's up, man?
I've got a lot. Let's just put it this way: I'm very fucked up right now. I'm having to deal with things that I've shoved off for years, and they have all resurfaced at the same time, and I'm having to process through it in a very slow manner because it's going to take a while for me to fully understand and get through all of this. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I know our vacation is going to help with that a lot. I'm going to be able to connect myself to nature. I'm going to be able to see the ocean. I'm going to be able to hear the waves.
Yep, she's a water sign, just to let you know.
And I'm going to fully be able to be happy. And that should help recharge my batteries to where I get back on track again. Because when we was in Myrtle Beach, it, I mean, you can explain that to him, babe.
Well, I'm just gonna say, yeah, I'm an Earth sign, but like when we first got to Myrtle Beach and Mandy seen the ocean on the horizon
It was my first time in my life.
for the first time in her life, she didn't know how to take it. She was like in awe, like she didn't know what to think. Like she was like so shocked that it took her like when we
It
got
took
to
me
the
a few hours
it literally took her a few hours
understand what
to
was going on.
understand what was going on. And I'm pretty sure she's going to be feeling the same way when we get to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
But like she was so happy to see the ocean for the first time that she literally bawled her eyes out.
Mm-hmm.
And just keep this in mind that before all that, she has never seen the ocean at all.
I've never really traveled.
Yeah.
I've never been able to experience things outside of what I know, have known all my life.
And that was one of Mandy's, goals in life was to see the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean at first Mandy was like this trip ain't going to happen. But yet,
I'm still in the fucking process of that. When it comes to the trip we're taking here in a couple days, I'm gonna be
yeah,
like that.
you said that about Myrtle Beach and look what happened.
Well, you realize this is only the second time.
Yes, I know, and there's going to be more times. Yes, blood whore. What's your question? Thank you, Cade. Oh, we're definitely gonna make the most out of it. Yep, it's gonna be really relaxing, but mainly importantly, it will be healing. You got that shit right, bro.
I just can't wait till I can eat all the seafood I want.
Yeah, you already know what I'm gonna fucking get.
Some funnel cakes.
I love fucking funnel cake. I'm a big fucking sucker for that shit. She didn't even fucking flinch. Yeah, I mean, you just gotta. I mean, that brings back to what we was saying earlier in the stream that I mean, there's more to life than YouTube. I mean, you got to get out there in nature and enjoy yourself and just put yourself out there instead of put your free time into something that you will actually something that will be actually be useful of your time.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that means just taking time to yourself, taking a walk, just having some time to yourself, enjoy your alone time, enjoy your life. Being on YouTube 24/7 is not a life unless you're PewDiePie or Mr. Beast.
Yeah, but they enjoy it all. And, like,
I'll be right back. I gotta go outside again.
it'd be great to be, like, PewDiePie and all them, but I wouldn't be able to handle a life like that. It'd be way too stressful on me. That's why I've never considered becoming a celebrity or anything. I just, I have social anxiety for one. I can feel everybody's energy, and it drains me. And I'm very, very. It's very hard for me to. What's the word for it? It's hard for me to. I don't even know how to put it. It it's hard for me to. I don't even know. It's hard for me to like trust a lot of things, and that includes people. And I've had to dial in my life and who I have around me because life has been so draining lately.
Cade talking about D crack. That girl, yes, I do. I do see your comments now. Uh, that girl said, "Yeah, yeah, like I don't have motivation to do YouTube as it is not my interest."
Mm-hmm.
And then, Blood Horror Wolf said, "I suffer from depression, and it's not a good feeling."
No, it's not.
Well, I definitely know how that is to the to fullest extent because I Mandy knows that I have bipolar depression and it gets really bad. Good God, Cade. And I'm assuming it's finger licking good to him, right? KFC. Yeah, let's just say I made an urban dictionary making fun of KFC, which Mandy probably wants to whoop my ass for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, babe, you want the first bite?
Shut up.
Just Bill, we was just talking about life and saying that there's more to YouTube. I mean, there's more to not YouTube. Fuck,
More to life.
more to life than YouTube. Even like we was saying, like even if that means taking a quick walk and having time to yourself and just unwinding. I mean, you got to enjoy life. Not being on YouTube 24/7 is not a life unless you make a career out of it like PewDiePie and Mr. Beast has. Like man, I heard Mandy say while I was outside that you know it's damn it, I had a fucking brain fart.
Hmm. I'm having them a lot lately. It's my brain's coping mechanism. Brain farts.
Well, I mean, then again, I am having a slight headache too. I just had to take 4 ibuprofen for the damn shit.
I've got a headache because I haven't ate.
Huh?
I haven't ate today.
Well, I made food in there.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
I thought you would know that because you was up at the time I was making it.
Well, I wasn't paying attention then. Go get my food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, just talk to them while I do that.
Go ahead and end it. It's about an hour.
Well, everybody, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the stream. Um, but I do appreciate everybody that has come and joined us on this special stream that we've decided to do. And you guys have a great, blessed night. And the next stream we will be doing.
It'll be at our location out on our trip in.
Yep.
What is today? The 31st.
Yeah.
3 days.
In 3 more days, that'll be our next stream. But you guys have a great night. As always, like I said before, stay lit, stay chill, stay positive, guys. There's more to life. There's more to life than fucking YouTube.
Yep.
Enjoy your life while you have it. Having the gift of life is a blessing. And you only get that one life. Because once it's gone, it's gone. You enjoy your life while you have it. But you guys have a great night, and we'll see y'all again in 3 more days.
3 days, and you'll see where we're at.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Love you, and bring peace to the world.